Smoking that shrooms.
And all right, hello everyone. Welcome to the I believe this is episode 22 of the Off the Rust podcast. I'm your host Gregory, and with me, after technically 2 weeks without seeing each other, I have my co-host Rem.
Hello.
And my co-host Benjamin Franklin, the
Third.
Italian. There we go.
Heyo.
Alrighty, here we are. So I actually have an interesting topic to discuss with my fellow hosts,
All right.
and it is about. I want us to help people because I believe we are experts in this particular subject. Right? We're going to give advice on how to ask someone out, how to deal with someone that you have a crush.
Oh yes, because
Because we are fucking
such
professionals.
experts.
Yes, exactly. I like the confidence from. Keep it up. Yeah.
Literally never done that in my life.
Oh, I see where this is going.
Thank you, Ben. Ben is either the person that picks it up instantly, or he has that slowpoke moment. Like, have you ever seen the Pokemon Slowpoke?
Slow bro, more like. I'm a slow bro.
That sounds a bit more offensive than what I was trying to get at. Never call someone a slow bro, okay, Ben?
I am a slow bro. I'm my own slow bro. I'm slow bro.
Okay, one day I'm just gonna sit down and work on like clipping certain voices because like I keep saying, oh, I'm gonna clip that, but I keep forgetting to do it. This is gonna be like Ben just said three. He said slow bro in 3 sentences, 3 different times, 3 different ways, but they all mean the same shit. Like how? I'll do it back. He's like, I'm a slow bro. I am my own slow bro. I am slow bro. Like, dude, I understand what you're saying, Ben. Like, I'm looking at Rem like, you heard what he said the first time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I heard my own what I said.
Anyway,
I heard my own what I said. Oh my fucking god. Okay, so as the audience may or may not know, we are experts in dating advice or dating. So we're going to give the audience a massively instruction manual on how to deal with someone that you have a crush on. Okay?
Don't be weird.
what does it mean to have a crush on someone though?
You know, Ram, you could have like sent me a text. You could have whispered it to me. I'm building us up. I'm building us up by these professionals, and you're like, oh, what does the thing that we're talking about mean? Like, Ram, come on, bud, come on, give me.
Rule number 1: if ask someone out, don't be weird.
Good luck with that one, Ben.
I know, right?
Ben's gonna be like, oh, can I have your shirt?
No, I knew this was where it was gonna go.
Then why did you bring it up?
I didn't bring it up. You brought it up.
We don't have to talk about it. Ram, so when you have a crush on someone, right? Let's say you find that person attractive and you like that person's personality and you would like to date.
So like my dad.
Wait, what about your dad?
Hold on. He didn't let me fucking finish, but as soon as I finished, he said something, and I want you guys to understand if the mic didn't pick up. I said someone that you like, someone that you what did I say? I said someone that you like, someone that
You said that someone you find attractive and you like their personality.
And then before you said your dad, I said and then someone you want to go out with.
No, that was when I started. What does it mean to go out? I go out to dinner with my dad all the time.
Well, I said go on a date with him.
Yes, well, I started speaking before you finised speaking. So that
means you're in love with your dad? That's good. Love
What
in
does
the
it mean
family
to
is
be-
very good balance. Very good balance in love in your family. You always gotta love your family, you know?
Indeed,
Family means everything.
But what's the difference between loving and being in love with? I don't get it.
Okay, it's very different. One person.
Like, I'm in love with Husband Hotel and a Little Boss. Angel Dust and Hot Wings and Beelzebub.
I'm gonna smolder Ben in my own 2 gentle hands.
Hot.
Yep, that's the kind of people we have in this podcast. One that threatens the other person's life, and the other person's like, yeah, fuck yeah. Alright. So the difference, at least to me, I guess it's easier to explain this to someone that's not asexual, but pretty much it's like when you're in love with that person, they want to you kiss them a lot, like you go out to hang out a lot, but in a more romantic way. Like you wouldn't.
But what does that mean to hang out in a more romantic way?
Okay, have you ever? Do you think you've ever had a like? Do you know what like if someone says that they have a crush on someone? Do you know what that means?
Not entirely, no, not
Okay,
really.
so let's say that I have a crush on this girl, right? And
Monica.
I fucking knew he was gonna say that shit too, dude. Motherfucker. Let's say I have a crush on this girl that is not a fictional fucking character, Ben.
Monica's not
already.
It's a random name I picked up.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, never mind.
What were you thinking of?
Don't even worry about it, Ben. Rem.
The fuck?
Her name is Monica. Yes, whatever.
Ben, I'm pretty sure we've name swapped for today.
Definitely.
I mean, you guys look the same. So.
Hey! Are you saying I'm attractive? Because if I look like me, I am
Hey, wait
definitely
a minute.
attractive.
If I look like
Wait a
me,
minute, wait a
what
minute.
the fuck does that mean, Ben? If I look like
No.
me, no shit, you look like you. What else? What
No,
else?
Gregory.
Did you understand
said,
what he said?
Gregory, what you said we look the same, and Gregory and Fuck, we've all named
So
swapped
Gregory's
now.
me, Greg's you, and I'm Rem?
I like how Rem was trying to call me an idiot, and then he did the same thing that I did. So Gregory, as you were saying, Gregory over here, you fuck up every time you come at me. You fuck up yourself, and then you just sabotage your own plan.
And that's
You're
why
like-
you keep me.
You're like, yeah, keep you. You're not my fucking pet, right? I mean, not yet at
Do you
least.
feed him until you go for walks?
Yeah, I actually have a leash and a fucking name tag. It says Rem.
That's hot.
All right, it's next episode today, isn't it?
Gregory, in any case, what I was saying is, you said that Ben and I look the same and calling me attractive. That sounds like a confession.
Is it? Is it a confession to myself because he looks like me?
Hold on.
He looks like me, so that means I'm hot.
What?
Because if Remy looks like me, then I'm me.
Stop talking. Stop talking, because my brain cannot handle this like level of confusion. What the fuck are you? Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna.
In any
touch anybody.
case-
In any case, going back to having a crush on someone. Her name is Monica. Whatever. When you like loving family is one thing. Like you appreciate them, you like their company, you like their presence. Jesus, you like their presence. When you are in love with someone, it's a more romantic way in terms of like.
But what is romance?
Give me enough time.
What is love? Baby, don't hurt
Oh
me.
my god!
He
Don't
said,
hurt
Rem
me.
says something, I'm
I
gonna
don't
punch him
want-
in the face. Then you open your mouth as soon as after Rem said, and I want to drown you.
That's hot.
I can't say anything to Ben because he's gonna think it's hot. Like, okay, so when you're in love with someone, right? It's in a romantic way, and romantic, Rem. Thank you for having that weird expression on your face. Is when like is someone that you would kiss on the lips, right? Is someone that
I not on the cheek.
oh my god, I'm gonna take this chair out and bury you underneath it.
That's hot.
Okay. As I was saying, Ben, it's someone that you would kiss on the lips. It's someone that you would, if you were like, well, let's not go there yet. That's what she said. So,
There we go. We decided.
so
That's what she said.
Okay, Ben, I'm gonna cut a piece of Rem's hair off and then strangle you with it.
That's hot.
I keep forgetting that this is gonna happen every time I say something.
Well, Gregory, you must have the memory of a goldfish.
No.
That's hot.
Oh, okay. I was literally about to say something too. The best part. So, okay, it's someone that you would consider getting married. Like you wouldn't marry your dad, right, Ben? Right, Ben?
No, that's
Okay,
not
okay.
that's not socially acceptable.
That's not the answer I was expecting from you, Rem. So you wouldn't do it, and your first reason why is because it's not socially acceptable? How about it's my fucking dad? as a reason why not to marry him.
What are you doing there, step bro?
Rem has probably no idea what the fuck you're talking about. Ben.
He doesn't.
I do, but he has no idea.
No, I don't want to know.
Don't worry about it.
Have you ever gotten stuck in a washing machine?
What?
Ben got it. Don't worry. We'll show you a nice educational video after this podcast. Don't worry.
No, thank you.
It's gonna be very very educational
No, thank you.
from all angles. So, okay, so why wouldn't you marry your dad?
Because that's not socially acceptable.
And so, are you saying if it was socially acceptable, you would marry your own dad?
And because weddings are expensive.
You're not helping yourself here, Rem.
You're not
I'm
helping
trying to
yourself
help
at all.
you, and
You're
you
not
keep
helping
shitting
yourself.
on your own. You keep shitting on your own foot here. Are you saying that you would marry your dad if it was socially acceptable?
I don't know. I don't see any reason to. Why would I want to marry my dad? That's kind of weird.
Would you? Exactly. That's what I was expecting.
Yes, there we go.
That's what I wanted to say. Not because it's not socially acceptable, or because it's too expensive. That you saying that means that you would marry him if it was cheap and if it was socially acceptable. It's fucking weird,
I don't
right?
necessarily have any reason to.
Exactly. Just say that before you say, "Oh, it's not socially acceptable." You know, because that's you saying that you would if it was socially acceptable. By you saying that it's not. Anyway, would you marry anyone?
I don't know.
Okay. Would you marry someone out of your family or inside of your family?
Well, the latter is neither legal nor socially acceptable.
Once again, you're not helping yourself. You saying that means that you would. If you,
Sweet home Alabama.
that sounded really stupid, and then it got actually so much funny. Ben,
Yep.
gotta give that to you.
Oh yeah.
That's what she said. So,
That's exactly what she
Rem,
said.
Okay. So, Reb, when you have romantic feelings for someone, right? Some people would say you want to settle down with them, have kids with them, that you wouldn't want to have kids with your dad, right?
I mean, I have two younger brothers.
Oh my god! Oh shit!
Listen to what I'm telling you, dude.
Remy, you don't date your stepbrothers.
No, I said you wouldn't have kids with your dad.
But he has
As
two
a
brothers.
joke, because you
Gregory.
couldn't procreate. You couldn't procreate with a fucking male.
Gregory, I would settle down and have kids with almost any of my friends.
Hold up.
What's wrong with that?
So many clips are coming out from this 13-minute session. Ben, you're fucked. You're literally fucked. The amount of clips I have from this 13-minute fucking episode so far. You would marry. You'd have kids with your dad. You would date any friend that you have, and you would have kids with them.
I never said date. I don't like dating. It seems kind of silly to me.
Why?
So,
It's
are friends
artificial.
benefits sort of thing? Because you have kids with them?
Ben, not the kind of benefits you're thinking of.
That's
The
what I'm getting.
the health benefits.
Definitely.
So okay, let's ignore.
My friends do have health benefits.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Ren, I hope you realize from the context of the conversation that me, Ben, and 99% of the people listening get, you're fucked. You
I don't
are
care.
fucked.
Nothing I say could possibly make me more fucked than you and Ben already are from, the history of the podcast.
And me and Ben already are,
Yes.
so we're fucked.
That's what she said.
I said, okay, never mind, Ben.
That's what she said.
Okay, going back to helping people how to date, or how to talk with your crush. So let's say, Ren, that you were not asexual, right? Or that you thought that dating was actually something fun that you could do with someone. Let's say that someone had romantic feelings for a girl or a guy or a human. hopefully not an animal, because that's how we got AIDS,
And
apparently.
hopefully an adult.
Is it really?
And hopefully an adult, yes, of age, yes.
Not too old though. That'd be weird.
Ben adds the most like useless context to the conversation, but it's actually so. It fits so fucking well, and it pisses me off because like it's funny, but it's annoying at the same time. Okay, so I really want to ask Ben a question, but I'm trying to stay focused here. So
Go for it.
okay, so what would you tell someone that has a crush on a girl or a guy to do? Like if they have feelings for them, if they want to like go out with them and just see where things go. Let's start with you, Rem, the master of.
Okay, but wait a minute. I'm still not clear on what it actually
Jesus
means to have a
fucking
crush on
Christ.
someone.
Okay, a crush is when you. It's kind of like when you find someone. It's usually physically attractive because it's usually what you see in someone first, but it can also count for the personality. So, for example, I have friends, guys and girls.
Hot.
Thanks, Ben. Appreciate your insightful fucking feedback. So, I have friends with on both sides of the.
Wow,
gender
Gregory, you
spectrum.
have more than one friend.
I do. Yes,
That's
thank you.
crazy.
Yeah, because you two don't count, right?
Oh, you so.
So
Oh, I think he's saying we do count.
I know, right?
I wouldn't date any of them, right? But if I found someone that I really like connected with and like a really, or at least like if I got to know them on like let's say like I went to the gym or something or a social event and we started talking and it was fun. It was really funny, but like that kind of connection that you feel it's like stronger than your average connection, right? And you're physically and as of that moment you're attractive to them by their personality as well. You want to see if they want to go out and start hanging out with you out like more often outside, right? That's pretty much when you're crushing on someone. Is when you like someone physically and potentially on a personal level as well.
Okay, wait a minute, Gregory. So if you're saying to have a crush on someone is to find them physically attractive, like their personality,
But, like,
and want to hang out with
But
them
more often than usual, like
and want to hang out with them more often than you hang out with most people.
yeah. So imagine
Okay, so
imagine
that
it's like,
describes 90% of my friends. I still don't get it.
Remy, what the hell?
we're finding out a lot of things about Rem in this episode.
Am I part of that 90%?
Yes, Ben.
Oh, God.
And so is Gregory.
So, I mean, God damn it. So, okay, Rem, try to insert yourself into like someone that's not asexual's shoes, right? A crush is like a best friend on steroids. Like for me personally, I wouldn't want to marry any of my friends, but I would want to have a relation, like a more meaningful, deeper relationship with one specific person, right?
Ariana Grande?
We're not speaking Chinese in this podcast.
I said Ariana. How is Ariana Grande Chinese?
Because I
Be
thought
confirmed.
I thought you were
Tell me.
speaking Chinese,
I said Ariana Grande.
but you spoke so fast. I thought I said Rana. It's like Ben.
Oh,
I don't
God.
have a Google Translator over here, okay? So, okay. Going back to trying to get away from Ben's Chinese propaganda over here. We're going to move away to, or continue, as I was saying. So, a crush is like someone that you
Type
could
of
see
orange soda.
yourself. This episode is going to be just me explaining what the fuck crush is to Rem. It was going to be helping people that have a crush. Now it's going to be explaining what the fuck a crush is to one of the people that
It's
I
the
thought.
game where you crush candy.
Gregory, you
That's-
should have known better.
Yeah, that's true. It's like trying to keep a conversation non-sexual in any form with me.
That's what she said.
Do we have some fucking tape?
Actually, I do.
Okay. We can work something out later, Ben.
Oh, shit, that's hot.
You won't be saying that when I put you on the chair.
That's hot.
And yeah, keep saying it and keep saying as much as you can now, because in a bit you won't be able to.
Damn.
So yeah, damn
That's hot.
indeed. Fuck's sake, Ben. Okay, so a crush is like, you know how I was trying to tell Ben and Chris yelled at him like, if a girl gives you her phone number and not to 99 people, like, did you understand that concept?
Yeah.
Okay, thank the fucking Lord, because I don't know what I was gonna do if I had to put 60 more minutes explaining.
No, Gregory, I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure the Lord is asexual.
Are you sure he's not pan?
Thank you for.
Are
I don't give a fuck what he is or she or they.
you
cat,
assuming their gender?
dog. Yeah, I am, Ben.
God is our
I am.
divine
I'm
holy
fucking
being.
assuming their gender, Ben. What are you gonna do about it? Cancel me? Piss off. So, okay. So Ben has Chinese propaganda, and then Rem has Christianity propaganda over here. I think the Lord is asexual. Okay, thanks. So,
Is he also Santa Claus?
What? Never mind. Let's not
every
go there.
time Ben says anything, I want you to remind yourself that you sometimes agree with this person.
Yes, I agree.
I don't care about your ideal bullshit. You are agreeing. I like forget about that for a second. Just look at Ben and listen. Close your eyes and listen to what he's saying sometimes, and think to yourself, I agree with some of the points of that this individual makes.
Exactly.
He's comparing. He's saying, okay, I'm like,
Yeah, because sometimes Ben makes good points.
never mind. So okay, a crush is like a best friend for. Well, not for. So okay, so pretty much a crush. When you have a crush on someone, it's like you find them attractive and you could see yourself like going out with them and being that special person. It's like almost the same thing as like the girl.
Why limit it to one, Gregory?
Oh God, Rem, no!
Rem, how are you getting more sexual in this fucking episode than me?
I don't know.
Keep it to only one, Greg.
I don't get how anything I'm saying is sexual.
Everyone had. No, never mind.
Remy, no. Right? See, the things you're saying are not the same as what you're thinking.
I know. At least the things you're interpreting are not the same as what I'm thinking.
It's definitely not.
I don't know what you're thinking.
Yeah, I think that is most of the time of this fucking podcast. Right? Okay, so. Okay, fuck it. Let's ignore the fucking crush part because Rem's gonna break our brains with this. How would you talk with, let's say that you were a guy, right, Ben? I mean.
There we go with the name
Alright.
swap again. Let's say that, but Gregory, I am. I don't need to. I don't need to imagine
Do you
that.
identify yourself as a guy? Rem?
Yes.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
What's your
So-
sexuality?
He just fucking said! What do you fucking mean? Oh my god, dude. Okay, so. Okay, I'm gonna try not to. Yeah, okay. So, how. If. How would you help a guy? Like, what if a guy friend of yours came to you and said, "There's this girl that I've been wanting to talk to, or this guy that I've been wanting to talk to, but he or she is like super attractive and really cool, and I would like to be able to talk to her. What advice would you give to that person?
To go and fucking talk to her.
To go and fuck and talk to her?
Gregory.
Rem. At least go on the first date first, man. Tell the guy to go at least the first date and get to know.
Okay, I can give you a good statement. Hold on.
No, you can't.
So
you can't.
So you
No,
get on
the
your
fuck
knees.
you can't, Ben.
You get on your knees.
No one's
Like,
getting on
I
their
have a
knees.
YouTube channel.
No one's getting on their knees, Ben. That's not better.
You
don't
go
get on
on
your
one
knees.
knee. You go on one
You
knee.
don't
You
go
go
on-
into your pocket, pull it out, and say, "Hi, I have a YouTube channel."
You don't go on your knees. You don't go on your knees. You're never on your knees. Okay?
I'm on my knees.
Ben would be like, okay, so the first thing you do is get on your knees.
And say, "Hi, I have a YouTube channel."
No. You said without that part. You said you took a fucking big pause after that. You said to get on your knees. Either there are two ways that you can interpret that. Ben, if you're listeners to this fucking podcast, you're either gonna worship them and be a fucking simp, or you're gonna do the same thing that Rem just said that you were gonna do.
What?
Why can't you do
Go on,
both?
Fucking idiot. Oh my god, dude. Okay. But let's say that they're really nervous. what advice would you give them? Like, let's say that Ben came to you and he's like, there's this guy that I find really cute. He's black, and
Why are we bringing race into this?
I'm trying to paint a picture in the audience's head, okay? Because Ben apparently really likes black guys, so.
No, I actually like nerdy white boys.
Alright, hold on. Okay, so let's just say that he's black. Okay.
Why is he not nerdy and white and cute and have a good personality?
All I said was that he was black, and you assumed that he wouldn't have a good personality or be cute.
You
Ben?
see me mowing
They
in the
hate
front
it.
lawn.
They
No,
know I'm so
we're not.
white and nerdy.
That was the most racist thing that you've ever done. Right?
It's a Weird Al Yankovic song.
I don't give a fuck. It's racist. So
You're racist.
You just say because I'm white and nerdy?
okay, so Ben is attracted to a rainbow-colored fucking guy,
Hot.
and yeah, just like his gay spider. And
Yay, Angel Dust. I love him.
okay, so and Ben comes to you and he's like, "There's this guy that I like, and he's super cute, and like, I want to talk to him, but like, I'm kind of nervous, and like."
I give you props for impersonating me.
That's a good impersonation.
I
I
know.
know, right? Oh my gosh.
You sound weird.
That
like-
is so not fetch.
So let's say that he comes to you and says that, not like he sounds like he's having a midlife crisis, but
I
like,
know, right? TGIF.
okay. So if Ben came to you and said those things, not whatever the fuck he actually just said, but the things that I professionally acted and portrayed as him, what would you say? Like, what specific helpful details or or advice would you give to our very confused friend Ben?
I would say, think about past experiences. Are there any time you've just gone up and talked to someone and it's ended very, very poorly?
Yes.
Of course, with you, Ben. Of course, there is.
Oh, why don't we fucking create this scenario right now? Ben, you're someone that's really nervous about talking to this guy.
Yeah.
Rem, you're gonna try to help him. Go.
So Remy, I'm trying to get into Daniel Radcliffe's pants. I need your help.
What the fuck, Ben?
This is pretty accurate to what actually would happen. Go ahead. You guys are doing great.
I need your help, bro. How do I
Don't cover your eyes. Look
How do
at
I
your friend.
do
He
Daniel
needs your
Radcliffe,
help, Rem.
Rem, I need help. I need help.
Don't cover your fucking eyes with your
I
fucking
need help
hair.
trying to
Look
say
at your
hi to
friend
Daniel
when he
Radcliffe.
needs help.
How do I talk to Daniel Radcliffe?
Who's Daniel Radcliffe?
Oh my God, this doesn't matter. He's
His name's Harry Potter.
Okay, go ahead, Rem.
Okay.
Say it again.
How do I slide into Daniel Radcliffe's DMs?
Probably the same way you DM anyone else.
Fucking
Yeah.
God.
you go and find
How do I talk to him? You know, he's so hot. He's got a nice ass.
You talk to him like a fucking human being.
Okay, got you.
That's not good advice, Rem. I want you to be specific. Like this is
how-
your friend in need, Rem, and you're giving him just go talk to him. Like, no shit. Yeah, no shit. He has to go talk to him. But
But how do I present myself? Do I present myself
yourself-
mature, sexy, like
Present
normal?
yourself as yourself.
okay, so how should Ben go about doing it? Like, give us something that he should say, or the way that he should approach.
I don't know. Only Ben knows what the right thing
But
to say is.
what would
I
you?
do.
But what would you, if he's asking you? He wants your opinion.
I say be yourself.
Got you. I'll do that.
Okay, let's switch scenarios now, and I cannot
Okay.
wait to see
Oh,
how the
God.
fuck this is gonna happen.
Oh God.
So, okay, Rem, now you're actually someone who's crushing on this plant.
Why will you crush plants? That's not nice. Plants deserve to grow.
It's like crushing on a plant because you're vegan. So, and like this plant is like really hot, right? And Rem
Maybe
wants
you
to,
need some water.
it's thirsty, man.
It is thirsty.
So, and Rem needs some
Oh,
help.
eggplant.
Yeah, Rem wants to talk to a fucking eggplant, Ben, and he comes to you and is like, "This eggplant's really hot," and like, and like I want to like go talk to it, and like I want to wrap my hair around it nicely, but I don't know how to approach this eggplant. How would you? What advice would you give Rem?
So first of all, you don't wrap your hair around an eggplant.
Doesn't
That's just
matter.
gross.
The point is approaching the
But
person.
okay. But like here's what you do.
I'm gonna choke him with his own glasses.
That's hot. But no, see what you do is you go up to them, you say, "Hey, how you doing?" And it's like they're like, "Good. How about you?" I'm like, "Oh, awesome. I'm going over to this nice club over there. You want to come join me?" And he's like, "Sure. You look attractive."
I think there's no worse people I could have asked.
Okay, so
There's
this is
two
clearly.
worse people I could have asked to help me with this shit.
So this scenario is clearly.
Ben paints this like dream scenario where like the guy where you just invite a random person that you just met to a club, and they're like, "Yeah, you're attractive, yeah, let's go." And then Rem is like, "What? I'll just do it." He's like, one guy's like the simplest, like laziest answer. The other one gives like a dream fucking scenario that most likely won't happen if the person is okay. Let's say that they don't. Let's say they don't know if like what the guy or girl will think. Ben,
Oh,
what advice would you give Rem or even me? Fuck it.
Okay, I would say grow some balls and don't be weird and try to like have confidence in yourself. Confidence is key, and like you need to like be able to not be afraid. If you be afraid, you're gonna give off bad vibes.
So even if you are afraid, just hold that in until after
you start dating, because then they'll see the true you and they'll love you even more.
Well, I was gonna say after you either get rejected or get accepted. So okay, see,
what is this, a contract?
No, it's just something that you do. You're not sitting down at a fucking table like this and writing down in 30 days.
I don't know. It's just the way you said rejected or accepted. It's like you're responding to an invitation to a wedding.
No, like if you ask someone out, they'll either reject you or accept your invitation.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Rem is just looking between me and Ben over and over again without saying anything, just putting his hair in a ponytail or whatever he's doing. Okay, well, I'm so glad that went to absolute shit, and I don't think there's worse people I could have asked for advice, honestly. Actually, Ben, okay, I gotta give Ben props. So for his second answer, 60% of it was like decently solid. Like, be confident, try not to be scared. Like, it's okay to be scared, but as long as you do it and you give it your all, and even if you're rejected, you have to learn how to take it and just realize that maybe it was not for the best and go to another person.
Yeah, there's plenty of fish in the sea.
There's plenty of fish in the sea, and unless you're vegan, which in that case there's a lot of
seaweed.
There's a lot of seaweed in Mexico.
What the?
You would say Mexico?
There's a lot of seaweed in Mexico. So if you want some seaweed, I know a guy.
You know a guy.
His name is Rem. He's got mushrooms out the wooza. So actually, speaking of mushrooms, Rem, when are we gonna get high Rem on the podcast?
I don't know. My friend who was gonna hook me up with some psilocybin still hasn't gotten it to me.
Mm.
She gets it from her uncle, and her uncle's been on vacation for like the past 5 months.
That's crazy.
Interesting. But I feel like we did our best, and I feel like people have been enlightened by our, I dare to say, advice. I don't know what Rem was saying. Ben kind of got somewhere there. I think I gave the best advice, of course.
Oh, I didn't even give any advice.
Okay, how about this? If you have someone that you have a crush on, you want to talk to them, realize that you should not be putting anyone on a pedestal. And
okay, but what does it mean to have a crush on someone?
But Rem, I'm gonna string you up with your own hair, consensually. So
I'm not consenting to
That's
that.
hot.
well, This is literally like another clip. Rem said, "I'm not consenting to that," and almost
No,
immediately,
I meant the
You
consenting
said-
part. I meant the consenting part, not
That's
the
hot.
not consenting. I meant the consenting part, not the not consenting.
then you're so screwed.
No, I'm
The amount
not.
of clips that I have in this
No,
podcast.
I'm not. No. Shut
Rem
up.
said,
Shut up.
I didn't give consent. Rem was like,
I'm talking about you. I'm not talking about
That's
Ram.
hot.
What you said was hot. Ram did.
of course, because it's me.
Yeah,
I
you're
speak
hot.
fire,
Just
okay? But okay, so we're not going over this. Okay? Just imagine crushing as like a non-asexual person's or even a asexual person's special someone that they think can be a special someone to them.
Okay, but here we go back to.
Okay,
I'm
okay,
back to
that's it,
one.
that's it, that's it, that's it. Okay, so back to my advice, my godly advice. Just go up and talk to them. You try to start a conversation. If it seems a bit off, then it's probably not meant to be. Or maybe you shouldn't try so hard for someone that's not trying to have conversation back to you. And realize, like Ben said, that there's a lot of people out there, and just because one rejected you, or even most rejected, doesn't mean everyone will. Sometimes it's for the best, because a lot of people go through really tough relationships, and maybe if you had been with that person, maybe it would have ended up that way. So just try to be positive. It's okay to be scared. It's okay to be sad if you get rejected. It's about getting used to it and realizing that eventually, the more you do, the better you can be. As long as you have a good mindset, positive mindset, and try to be confident in yourself, I think you can ask anyone out and deal with rejection.
That's hot.
This is how it's fucking done, boys. Okay. So, okay. Does anyone have anything that they want to talk about?
What about the pandas? I mean, the polar bears and the polar ice caps. How do they
Okay,
get up
okay. I thought we were gonna talk about fucking pandas again. You fucking Chinese propaganda man.
No, I'm talking about polar
So-
bears. Polar bears and the polar ice caps. How do they hand it up? Does anyone know?
Probably drowning because the
It
weather is
was
getting changed.
honestly overestimated how much polar bears would be affected by the receding polar ice because polar bears are actually very resilient and resourceful.
What about penguins?
And the polar bear population has not actually decreased significantly in the last few years.
But what about the penguins?
I don't know. I don't think Antarctic ice is having as much problems.
But what about the sea turtles and the bottle and the straws?
You know, plastic straws only comprise like 0.01% of oceanic plastic waste. The majority of it is fishing lines. So you want to save the turtles? Stop eating fish.
Dang, but I like fish. What's a good alternative for fish?
Oysters.
Really? I didn't know that. Why are oysters a good alternative?
They're very sustainable and they're usually farmed rather than caught.
That's cool.
And they filter water. They filter out toxins.
It's awesome.
Yeah, they can. That is actually true. I worked in Petco for a bit, and that's one of the things that I learned about certain living sea creatures is that some of them can literally filter your tank for you, or help, or help at least. So I will say that it is a little bit overestimated how much it will impact the polar bears, but don't you think it's still something important that people should be more mindful of?
Well, of course, we should start building nuclear power plants and go vegan and ride our bikes and take public transportation.
I wonder which one of those fits into your category, Ren.
What the hell is that supposed to mean?
That doesn't. You do every single one of those things. You're vegan. You're wearing a fucking nuclear shirt right now, Ren,
I am.
as well. Then
Oh, God.
this boy, and guess what's coming out of the fucking nuclear? It's a purple shirt with 2 nuclear power plants, and then the plants coming out of the nuclear power plants because he has to make sure that people know that he's vegan. So,
Yeah.
So yes, I will say that some of the stuff is slightly overestimated, but there are people out there who literally will tell you like, "Oh, do you believe in climate change?" And they'll be like, "Well, I believe that the climate is changing," and you want to punch them in the face because that's like, "Oh, people are dying of starvation," and they
Just
answer,
ban
"Well,
starving.
people are dying. That is correct, but that's not the point that you're trying to make."
Just ban starving. That's how you solve world hunger.
Would you like to explain that?
So
further,
if
Ben?
you ban starving, no one will starve. Therefore, people will never go hungry.
Wow, Ben, that is really insightful. I wonder why no one has ever thought about that.
I know I should be president.
I don't think if I would stay here if you were president, Ben. I think I'd be really scared for society.
What if I was king?
That's
Gregory,
even fucking worse, dude. That's a fucking monarchy.
Gregory, I call your bluff. You stuck around when Trump was president and Biden.
Oh yes, because I had the money to leave the country.
So
When
I
I was
mean, would
fucking
you have the
16.
money if I was president?
Yeah, I mean, if you started running now and you're president next year, you probably would have enough time to see where shit was going, and Ben being like, everyone has to watch Hell of a Boss, or else you're gonna be decapitated. And what else would Ben do?
Y'all have to praise Angel Dust, our Lord and Savior.
There we go. You start a whole fucking
Hot wings,
religion.
hot wings for dinner every day. You watch some of that hot wings and you eat the hot wings.
You watch some hot wings and you eat hot wings.
Yes.
Where do you watch your fucking hot wings? Do you
Prince Stolas,
do you
the
down-
sexy
do you-
owl boy.
Do you download like Buffalo Wild Wings ads and you just play them on repeat before you go to sleep?
No.
You
Hot
fucking
wings is
psycho?
referring to Stolas, the prince of.
Then be more specific. So we're
He's an
watching
owl
her.
boy. He's hot wings.
Oh, so we're supposed to watch him and eat him?
Yeah, eat some chicken. And watch the owl boy.
How do you
do his
always
thing.
bring it back to chicken, Ben? We've went forward
That's
almost
what
a
hot
whole
wings
fucking
are.
hour.
Everybody.
A whole fucking hour without anyone mentioning chicken, and then you had to mention fucking chicken.
I'm talking about Stolas.
You
He's hot
fucking-
wings. Stolas is hot wings. And then there's also Beelzebub. You gotta drink some like Beelzebub juice, aka honey.
You could literally be making up shit. I would have no idea what you're talking about.
Don't worry about it.
How do you? Can we have one podcast, Ben? Like, I usually think it's funny to bring up chickens, but I was trying not to. And then somehow, some way, right before the
Wasn't
fucking
it a
hour
sexual
mark, you
content?
bring fucking. I don't care, but it's your mind is filled with chicken. Okay.
Hot wings is hot. I can't help it. Stolas is hot wings.
Okay. Well, what if they're vegan, Ben?
Vegan hot wings.
Okay. Would you make Rem eat vegan hot wings?
Yes.
Rem, what
They
would
don't
you
have a
do?
brain.
I don't consent to that.
Well, apparently Ben thinks that's hot, so I don't think that would be an issue. So.
But like also it's like but also you gotta make sure your
I don't
TV
consent
is
to
shaped
that.
like
Oh, that's
boxes,
hot, dude. What's
What?
up? What's up?
Why are you saying it's hot? That's so weird.
because Rem said, and I'm gonna fucking clip this. Rem said, "I didn't consent to that," and you said, and I quote, "That's hot."
No, I mean what you said was hot. Not right.
Damn, Rem. Damn, that's pretty mean.
I know, I'm just savage. I'm savage like that.
Okay, so you said that you wouldn't consent to it, but if Ben is the king and he puts martial law on, you have to eat chicken wings every night. for
While
dinner.
watching Stolas do his thing.
Yes. I feel like I'm the parent here. Like last time that we recorded, Ben was on his phone playing Pokemon. I was like, Ben, put the phone down. He's like, but I want to play. Ben, put the phone down. Pikachu. No, Ben, put the fucking
And
phone down. Ben.
Pikachu!
And now Rem is playing with his 2 magic cards here, and I keep grabbing them and putting them down, like they should.
That's what she said.
Okay, so Rem, I have a question for you. Let's say in a different universe where you are not asexual, right? But you still have long hair, right? And okay, never mind. I really want to. So okay, long hair or short hair, Ben?
Both.
Choose one.
Well, boy, short hair, girl, long hair.
Okay, let's say why would you choose a girl with long hair?
I don't know. I mean, I can go with either one, but
Or why would you choose long hair? Like I'm looking for a specific answer here.
I mean, long hair on a girl. I mean, it's just I don't know. it flows in the wind and it looks nice.
My hair flows in the wind. It looks nice.
It does. But
Oh.
sadly, it's not my type of guy.
It flows in the wind. How often do you watch girls' hair flow in the wind, Ben?
I mean, I don't know. It occasionally happens when it's windy out.
Thank you, Ben, for that detailed story. I appreciate it. Oh my god. Okay, so
Oh, like you're a guy and you haven't checked a girl out.
Hmm?
You're a guy and you haven't checked a girl out.
yeah, but I don't usually lay on a park when it's windy and
I don't
watch
lay
their
down
hair
on a
flow
park.
in
I
the
just
wind.
walk by them and see it, like a normal guy does. No offense, guys, but let's face it, we're creeps.
like a normal. Okay, I think Ben is trying to tell us something, Rem. Because when someone says, "Yeah, we all do it," right?
Oh yeah, like name a guy
Trying to
you haven't
convince
seen that
himself.
checked a girl out on a movie or anywhere else.
No, I'll admit I look at girls' hearts too,
Yeah, exactly. See.
and guys' beards,
Oh yeah.
And girls' hearts
hair.
and guys' beard.
Yeah.
I'm learning a lot about you, but the thing I want to point out is that Ben said that all guys are creeps. When someone usually says that, Ben, it means that they're trying to, like I said,
Convince themselves.
convince themselves that everyone is like that.
No, it's literally
Did
a
you-
fact.
did you-
Most men have testosterone, which makes them sexually overdrive.
Yeah, but that doesn't make. So you're saying that every single thing that has testosterone
Most
is a
men
creep?
are horny a lot of the time.
Yeah, but okay. So are you saying that everyone that has testosterone is a creep?
No, they're just horny.
So you know that women also have testosterone, right?
No, they don't.
Yes, women also have
Yes,
testosterone.
You're joking.
We both
I'm not
have
joking.
estrogen and
My
testosterone.
my biology teacher lied to me. God
Yes. What do you expect from
damn.
the
But see,
public
like
school system?
guys
in
are
this
more
country?
obvious about it. Girls, not so much.
Ben, what do you expect from the public school system in this country?
Or it's the school
Literally.
system in this country, period.
True.
Really.
So, Ben, you said that all guys are creeps because they have testosterone. Now, with this new information that everyone has testosterone, or most people do, what would you say about
I'm saying like most guys are always horny. It's kind of gross.
why? Because your reason for that was because they have testosterone, but girls also have.
Well, it's just how the guy's brain works. It's really gross.
Ben, I don't think it's neurochemistry. Testosterone doesn't bounce around up here.
I don't know. I'm not a biologist.
Well, then maybe you,
You
should
shouldn't
know
be
when to shut
talking
your
like
mouth.
one.
I'm not talking like one. I'm just saying guys are weirdos.
Because something goes on.
Well,
on
duh,
the
look
brain.
at us.
It's how their brain is fried.
How their brain is fried.
Yeah, I know what I said.
Dude, I understand that you know what you said, Ben. That's in most cases. That still doesn't help it make any more sense than what it
Well, but obviously a guy's brain ain't wired if he's horny all the time.
Okay. How often? How often are you in the mood, Ben?
Not that often.
So you're saying that you're one of the 10% that is not horny.
For the most part, yeah.
And how do you know that 90% of every other guy is? Do you have any scientific evidence?
Well, a lot of
Back that
guys
up.
when I'm walking around in Spencer always look at me and say, "Hey, did you see that girl's ass?" I'm like, "Get away from me."
But yes, I did. Also, you're in Spencer's.
No.
What the fuck you doing?
No, Spencer.
What are you doing,
The
Ben?
town.
Oh,
I live in Spencer.
I thought you went to the fucking back of the store and just.
No,
Oh,
I
shit.
live in Spencer.
Okay, no, sure you're gonna hear people say that. It's the back of a. Okay. But were you in Spencer and Spencer and Spencer?
I live in Spencer.
Bro,
there is no Spencer
Oh my
in Spencer.
god! I just blew my own brain. So what if you were
Wow.
living in the town of Spencer?
Yeah.
While you are shopping at Spencer's, and you're inside a guy named Spencer.
That's what she said.
That's the triple S situation.
Yeah.
Spencer and Spencer and Spencer.
Yeah.
And S. Holy shit! I'm a fucking genius, bro.
Wow, I'm glad you're so proud of yourself.
I am
Yeah, right.
so fucking
You amuse
proud.
yourself so much, Gregory.
What's up?
I said you amuse yourself so
I
much.
do. A lot.
We know.
Yeah, that was not creepy at all, Rem. Rem, would you like to talk about your new addiction? Magic cards or your new
No,
fidget
I'm done
addiction?
with all addictions for good.
He says, as he's been playing with 2 magic cards for the past 30
It's
minutes.
just a fidget.
Yeah, it is a fidget.
That's how it starts. It's just a fidget, right?
You just make a snorting sound like you were snorting cocaine.
Yes, thank you, Ben, for describing the noise.
Oh.
Please, Rem, go ahead. Talk about magic cards.
They're magic.
I got into the game so I could play it with a couple of close friends and we'd have something fun to do together. And
It is.
I'm not
fun.
going to spend too much money or time on it.
We'll see about that, Rem. Next time I see you and you have a fucking magic merch, like you have a magic shirt, magic vegan food, dude.
Is there such a thing?
I don't fucking know that. It's America. Why not?
America is just fucked.
Want to incorporate on that thought, Ben?
Well, think about it.
Why is America fucked, Ben?
Gregory, I do believe the word you're looking for is elaborate. You are welcome. Call me the walking thesaurus.
Yeah, let's go, Remy.
How would
Okay.
you describe it?
Well,
Not
the
elaborate.
government's fucked. The media's fucked. TMZ's fucked.
How
So
is it?
the way
Ben.
stores run are fucked.
Ben,
Hmm?
it's easy to believe the grass is greener on the other side. Everything in this country is fucked, but so is everything
Especially
in
with
most
Also, the
countries.
fact that we say we're a free country, but we're not even close to being free.
Well,
Is any country truly free?
no country. I mean, any society that's free can just break down because that means that you're saying that anyone can do whatever they want. That means no laws. So a free country,
Basically, the purge.
yes.
Yeah.
So a free country probably would not be.
No, I'm not talking about free as in laws. I'm talking about like free as in like freedom to feel what you feel, but like yet all of us are pinned
To
down on our
feel
own
what
opinions
you
because we're
feel.
afraid of making opinions that hurt people.
So what is it? An opinion, Ben, that you think that you have that would hurt people?
I don't really have that many opinions. I don't really care that much about what people think.
Do you have any opinions that would hurt people's feelings though?
Batman vs Superman is the best movie ever. I love it. It's the best DC movie.
I like how we're talking about the government, and this dude says that something that would offend people is that I like a fucking movie.
Yeah, and everyone hates on me for it. And I'm like, they all get offended because I like a movie that is
It's garbage.
I have a lot
It
of
is a good
controversial
movie.
opinions.
Oh,
Great
that's
acting.
fucking okay. Movie sucked. That's official. You heard it from me.
No, it was awesome.
Martha, that was fucking.
It's canon
Brain
though.
But it's dumb.
It's canon.
I don't care if it's canon or if it's
Both
God.
of their
it's
parents are
dumb.
named Martha. That's canon.
Okay, but that's
It
just
made made a real dramatic feel to it.
No, it didn't.
Yeah, it did.
Did you cry when that happened?
Yes.
Okay.
I was like, oh my gosh, that's so true.
It's like me. It's like you and the supervillain are fighting for the fate of the world, and then
Well, both of them are.
And then you say, "Oh, hands," and then the supervillain, like right before he kills you, is like, "Oh, I have hands too. Let's not fight anymore."
Okay, that's the difference between a living mother and a dead mother.
Yes, Ben, that is correct. Thank you for clarifying.
Yes.
That living is not dead. Thank you.
Because Superman's mother is still living, Batman's mother's dead. When he said, "Don't kill Martha," Batman thought about the criminal that killed Martha, his mother,
Yeah, but why would he stop fighting Superman?
because
Regardless,
parent
just-
issues.
Just kill him and then save Superman's mother. That's it.
No, but he was gonna kill Martha if Superman died. That's what Superman was afraid of. That's the whole dramatic thing about it. Superman was afraid Batman would kill Martha because that's what Superman was told.
Though. But Batman didn't know that, so that was
Yes,
no-
but Superman was afraid of it because
Right, but-
Superman thought Batman was after him because he wanted to kill other people.
Right, but the whole point is that Batman stopped himself from killing Superman because of that.
Because he could relate.
But how could he relate to something that he doesn't know that the other person like? All Batman doesn't know that Superman's mother's named Martha.
But when he
All
said
knows-
"Don't kill Martha," he
It could've been his
understood
dog.
because Martha's a similar name to someone in his family.
So you're saying that if
So
there
it was out of sympathy that he killed him. Didn't kill him.
So if you're saying that, if the Superman had a dog named Martha, that
Yeah,
could have been the same thing.
Well, Batman obviously doesn't think a dog named Martha's a thing.
Yeah, but once again, Batman doesn't know.
Why would
the
Superman have deep feelings for an animal? That sounds totally bestiality.
You can love your own pet without fucking it, man. You know that, right?
But I mean, like, Martha obviously has a big impact on Batman's mind. So obviously,
Right,
that
but
is
once
a big
again,
dramatic
the
scene.
name. Once again, what I'm trying to get at is that Batman didn't know that that Superman's mother was named Martha. For all Batman could have known, it could have been his pet.
But with
dog.
the way Superman projected his voice, that's what made it dramatic, and Batman understood that.
Not exactly, because some people love their dogs more than their own family. So how could you?
So does John Wick.
Exactly. You're proving my point exactly.
So honestly, Batman would probably feel bad if he killed his dog named Martha.
But Batman didn't know that
The point is, Superman seemed very affectionate towards this person named Martha or thing, and Batman understood that because Batman isn't a murderer.
Yeah, but he was about to kill someone. Like that wasn't part of the thing. He was about to do it. If
Yes,
Superman
and then Batman understood when he said "Don't kill Martha" that it meant a lot. That Martha meant a lot to that person.
But why would you with the amount of hatred that Batman had? Why would you stop someone? So
Because
all
humans
from
have a heart.
From all Batman knew, Martha could have just been like Batman knew that.
It's called having a
hold
heart.
Hold on, Ben. Listen to my opinion.
Yes.
From all Batman could have known, it was Superman knowing what happened to him and then using Martha, just saying Martha out loud just to save himself. But because Batman didn't know that his mother wasn't there or anything was going on.
Okay,
besides
to be fair, he didn't just say Martha. He said, "Don't kill Martha."
Yeah, but once again, how could that give any more detail?
Because Batman thought of being the criminal that killed his parents, and he didn't like that.
Yeah, but that doesn't make sense.
It does make sense.
It doesn't though, because
it does.
Because Batman.
Because tell me, if your parents were killed by a criminal and your parent had the same name as another person's thing, would you would you feel like the criminal that you just killed your parents?
No.
Then you're heartless.
That's really dumb.
Then you're heartless.
No, that's dumb.
You are so heartless.
Because your family's not involved in that.
John Wick's gonna come after you.
No, Ben, your theory doesn't make sense because
it's not a theory.
No,
it's a law.
Listen. And most people, even DC fans, don't like this movie. By the way,
I love that movie.
Yeah, but you're not most.
Exactly.
I'm saying that most DC fans that probably have
DC fans don't have good taste. I don't know what to tell you.
Well, then you're saying that the movie is bad.
I'm saying the movie's good.
No, what I'm saying is Batman didn't know what was going on, right?
Yes, and when he said don't kill Martha, no. I'm saying the point. You're not listening.
I don't care about that. I'm saying that did Batman care? Did Batman know what was going on with Superman's mother? Yes or no? No. Okay, that's it.
But he knows the name Martha.
No.
It's a matter of correlation in the mind.
Listen. There's no correlation when Batman doesn't
Martha and Martha.
Yeah, but that's a really dumb reason. Like if your
parents died in front of him. If your parents died in front of you, would you kill someone else if they had the same name, or if someone related to someone with that same name?
Rem, did you watch the movie?
No.
Damn, dude.
It was a good. I liked the action.
But okay, let me explain to you what you're saying right now.
Yes.
Batman didn't know what was going on, who Martha was, or whatever.
But Superman was told he was going to go after Martha. That's why Superman fought Batman.
Ben, I don't care. Let me just explain my point. Batman didn't know what was going on with Superman's mother, or that his mother was named Martha. And Batman's reason for wanting to kill Superman was that he was one of the reasons why someone that he cared about died in Superman's battle in New York or wherever they were. And he thought that Superman had too much power or something like that and wanted to kill him. And they just got done with this epic fight that was actually not bad. And now Superman says, "Don't kill Martha." And Batman all of a sudden doesn't kill him by him just saying "Don't kill Martha." But Batman doesn't know that his mother's in danger. For all Batman could have known was that Superman is using. He knew Batman's story, and he's just saying Martha to try
Superman
to
didn't
save
know
himself.
Batman's story.
No, Ben, hold on.
Superman did not know Batman.
Ben. I don't care about Batman. Didn't know that. What I'm saying is, Batman didn't know if Superman was just. He couldn't have known if Superman just knew his story and was using the name to stop Batman from killing him and then killing Batman as soon as he dropped his guard down, or it was any other scenario.
It's
Yeah,
called
no,
having sympathy.
It's not sympathy. If it's just someone's
It's sympathy because you know they care about this Martha, and you cared about Martha, but she's dead. Would you kill someone if they had the same sympathy of the same person with the same name as your parent that died
If you thought
in
they
front
were,
of you?
if you thought they were really, if you thought they were a really dangerous person that could potentially destroy. And
Yes,
define
but when you
everyone's life,
see
yes.
someone that was supposedly dangerous and they're crying in the middle of death and worrying about
evil
someone
people
else,
cry too. Evil people care about
no, they don't.
other. Yeah, they
No, they
do.
don't. Only in like kids movies and shows.
No, Hitler care. Hitler,
yeah,
Hitler.
that's why Hitler committed suicide.
Yeah, but that's himself though. That's not, and that's a completely different reason. He allegedly killed himself because he was about to like probably get torture from the Russians that were.
And that's
close to
why
America.
Hitler had all the commanders dead in the German government.
Right, because they were all about to get.
That's why Hitler killed all the Jews.
But
Well,
I'm
not
not
all
talking,
of
I'm not
them,
talking
most
about the
of them.
Jews. I'm saying that Hitler is an evil piece of shit, but even he cared about someone. He cared about his wife, right?
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did.
He was very abusive.
Hitler was abusive.
Yeah.
Let me look that up.
Hitler's a very abusive fuck. I don't know if you know that. Plus, he was very single for most of his life.
Apparently, he was an advocate for animal rights, though, which is fucking weird because he doesn't seem to care about.
So once
human
again,
animals.
so Rem, from what you know, did Hitler care about anything? Just like even one thing that he genuinely care, from what you know about
Yeah.
at least one thing. What?
Well, like I just said,
Himself.
apparently he was an advocate for animal rights.
So
cared about
he
his
did
dog.
honestly care about something.
He also
there you
cared
go.
about himself a
No,
lot.
that's it. It doesn't matter.
He has big dick energy.
My point was that even Hitler, one of the most evil scumbags, people that we know, cared about something potentially genuine. So evil people do care about things.
I don't know what to tell you. There's reasoning. You're just not understanding.
No, there is no reasoning, and I'm not understanding
Yeah.
because there isn't one.
No. Okay.
Rem, what do you think? Let's say that you are fighting someone, right? Let's say that you are Superman and someone else is. No, so you're Batman and someone
I
else
think
is
the
Superman.
I have no
No,
bone
no,
in
no,
this.
no, no.
I have no bone in this fight.
No. Okay, so ready? Would you stop killing someone that you thought was dangerous and could hurt more people, just because they said, let's say that like someone they cared about when you were young died and their name was Steve or whatever, right?
Mhm.
Would you stop from killing that person even though you had the whole plot of the movie was you wanting to kill this person because they said don't kill Steve?
No.
Exactly.
Well, I thought the Avengers.
Exactly my point.
I think the Avengers is totally a stupid film series.
Okay, then I understand why you think that Batman vs Superman is a good movie. Then now it all makes sense. Rem, did you watch the Avengers?
Yeah.
See,
I think they
Ren-
sucked.
Ren
I
was-
think it would have been better if they had the actual cast in there, aka Wolverine.
yeah, but you realize that was a whole rights thing, right? So that
Yeah, but like
that-
even
that-
they could have fought that like they fought with stupid Spider-Man.
Yeah, but that was because Sony agreed to. It wasn't a fight, but they agreed to share that. They were like,
Yes,
"Do you
and
wanna
I
have this
think
character?"
X-Men is the best series ever in Marvel, besides
Right.
Ghost Rider, besides Punisher, besides
Sure,
Daredevil,
but what
besides
we're saying, but
Iron
But
Fist.
your
besides...
point's a bit different. My point is I'm trying to explain that they couldn't get Wolverine because Sony didn't let them have them.
I just have a rare liking for dark heroes.
Which is fine, but the Avengers. But going back to your point, the Avengers couldn't have Wolverine because Sony wouldn't, or whoever owned Wolverine at that time, wouldn't let Marvel have it. Spider-Man, they negotiated and agreed to
Mhm.
have a collaboration with the two. It wasn't like a fight or anything like that, as far as I know.
No, yeah.
It was an
Oh,
agreement.
there was a fight with PlayStation and Marvel and Disney.
Right, but not. But Superman, it was a mutual agreement. They even have like Sony.
Where did Superman come from this?
Huh?
Where did Superman come from this?
Where?
You said Superman.
Oh, it's Spider-Man.
You said Superman.
Oh, whatever. I'm Spider-Man. They agreed on Spider-Man, and that's why Spider-Man's in the movies. They didn't agree on Wolverine, that's why he wasn't in the Avengers. If he was, he probably would have been the first or the second one.
Yeah.
That's why Spider-Man was also not in the first or the second one.
Like I like the
But
sound.
even Rem, did you like Avengers?
I liked Endgame.
Okay. Did you like?
Endgame was predictable.
Did you like the first? But did you like it, Ram?
Yeah,
Did you like the first Avengers?
been a long time since I saw that one.
Did you like Infinity War?
I thought it was over the top.
Fair play. I actually liked Infinity War more than Endgame.
Endgame was so obvious of what's gonna happen in the end.
Most people seem to like Infinity War better.
Like if you over exaggerate like Iron Man, obviously he's the one that's gonna die.
Right, but this just because a plot is predictable doesn't mean that it's.
That's
gonna
what
be
makes me
bad.
entertained in a superhero movie.
But so was Superman versus Batman though. Like
Superman and Batman
I
had plot.
predicted-
No one ever saw it.
I did. I predicted the ending.
I didn't
I-
predict that both of them had. I didn't think about the fact that both of them were named Martha. That's what really got me. I didn't think about. They both have relatives named Martha. That's actually pretty cool.
Wow, let's stop this whole fight scene that the movie's based on because we both know people that are named Martha. That's such a good idea.
But that's
right,
because
Ram?
you don't
Ram,
understand
do you
the
think
point.
that's a good idea, Ram? Like the situation that I told you, like you're.
Well, one of
wanna-
them's
you-
I
dead
have,
and one
I
of
have no
them's alive.
bone in the game. I haven't seen the movie.
No, but so like, let me paint you the situation, right? Batman was angry at Superman for like.
And Superman was angry at Batman because Batman threatened to kill Martha, or supposedly
Ben,
Lex
Ben,
Luthor.
hold on. Batman was angry at Superman because Superman like was the one that causes of one of his friends' death at the city that he was having a fight with on the Superman movie, Man of Steel, and he wanted to kill Superman because I think it was like he thought Superman had like too much power, and if he turned evil, shit could really get bad for everyone, or that he would just keep causing more and more destruction. But pretty much, for whatever dumb motive even Batman had, he wanted to kill Superman really badly. Superman even like humiliated him on their first fight because it wasn't really a fight. Like Batman was like fucking died. But okay, he finally gets kryptonite, right? Which I'm not sure if you know is Superman's weakness.
Yes, I know.
Okay. He got a spear of kryptonite, and after a long bloody fight with a lot of like adrenaline and all that going on, he's about to kill Superman. Right? He finally has the guy that has been building up on the whole movie that he hates and that he wants to kill. Batman doesn't know Superman's background at all. From this movie, he doesn't know. So Superman says, "Don't kill Martha," which is the name of Batman's mother that died when he was young, right? But do you think it would make sense for Batman to stop from killing Superman at that moment just because Superman said a name that Batman knows, but Batman has no idea why Superman would say that?
I don't know. Logically, it doesn't make sense, but humans are emotional creatures.
Exactly.
So, but would you think that would be a good plot point in a movie, a superhero movie? For that
Because
to
then
be,
they
for,
fight after Lex Luthor's monster.
for that to be the reason that Batman doesn't kill Superman is that Superman said, "Don't kill Martha." And,
I don't know. Like I said, I haven't seen the movie. I've got no bone in the fight.
But as far as you know, as far as I've
That's
told
not
you,
the plot point in the
what do
movie.
you think?
That's not the
I
plot
don't know.
point in the movie.
No, but that's the scene that happens. That's the scene that we're discussing.
Yeah, but the plot point is Lex Luthor's trying to pin Batman and Superman together in order to get Superman dead or Batman dead, and then at the same time he's trying to build this Kryptonian like monster, and Batman and Superman forgive each other afterwards and start fighting the monster. which
Right,
is
but that's
totally the
after.
plot point.
Right, but that doesn't involve the Martha thing. We're
It
talking about
does
the Martha.
because it does because.
But Batman doesn't know what's.
But like what
else
happens
they're doing.
is that they both end up forgiving each other, and they see the monster come, and they both fight against the monster.
Right, but
And
once
Wonder
again,
Woman
we're
included.
talking about the Martha scene specifically. Batman doesn't know what's going on with Superman's
I think
mother.
it's completely reasonable.
That's fair. You can think that, but just know that for
There's
at
no
least
fact of
most
saying
people-
it's stupid.
What's up?
There's no fact of saying it's stupid.
I mean, for a person that thinks it is, there is. Like you're saying.
But that's
that,
not fact. That's just an opinion.
Yeah, right. So yeah, that's all we can have because it's a movie.
Yeah.
And
But you see what I mean, though? People get so offensive on points. This is what I'm saying. America's
it's
fucked.
not really offensive. It's just we were.
But like
debating.
you were offended because I thought it was a good
I wasn't
movie.
offended. We were
You were
debating a
so
point.
offended. You were debating about it, which is
Yeah,
why
that-
America's
that's-
fucked.
No, the debating is good.
Debate is good.
But like you weren't debating. You weren't debating though. You were trying to prove me wrong, and that's like
That's
no.
what a debate
That's what
is,
debate
Ben.
is. What do you mean?
But like I have
No,
my opinion, and you have yours.
Ram, let's debate on something that we completely agree on. Like I think I think most apples are red. You think most apples are red. But let's
Most
debate
apples
about it.
aren't red.
No, but let's say that we both think they are.
But that's not an argument.
just-
Ours
let's
is the argumentative debate, which is why America's fucked. America has so much power on
Ben,
opinion.
Ben, a debate is an argument.
Yeah.
If
Exactly.
otherwise, it's just a discussion.
Exactly. And
But
the
I
thing
like
is,
discussion. I like discussion. I don't like the arguments.
I like debate and discussion.
Yeah, it makes
Debate
I
is
feel
a
like
type of
people
argument.
have powerful opinions towards something, and it makes other people feel diminished.
A debate is a respectful argument
And who cares about that?
where all
I care about
players
that because I don't
approach
want to
it-
feel diminished more and more every time I have my own opinion.
Okay, then it's not a debate; it's just an argument.
That's what I'm saying. This was
But,
an
okay.
A
argument.
debate is respectful.
Would you say what me and Ben just said was a debate?
Yes.
And would you
I
say,
felt
and would you
diminished
say
afterwards
and would,
because
Why?
everyone else probably has the same opinion as you.
yeah, so you're so
So
you're
that
saying
sounds like insecurity about being in a minority.
exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah, but that's a you problem. Ben.
But like literally, the minority has no power. in
Am I
America.
wrong, Rem?
Nope.
Yeah. Chris.
I don't think that's Chris.
That's
Or
not
is it
Chris.
Chris? Is it Chris? Hmm.
Oh, well. Anyway. Rem, do you think debates are important
Yes.
part
They're
of a
an
democracy?
Indeed. Yes.
Well, they are, but
Thank
like
you.
the thing is, like
Thank
we
you.
make today in America sounds so dumb, and I don't like it.
What does?
Like the way politics works nowadays is just completely
The way
pointless.
politics works nowadays is not debate; it's shit slinging.
Exactly, and that's why I'm saying America's fucked.
Yeah, but you were using our thing as an example, but that was a debate, not shit slinging though.
Yeah,
Exactly.
but like
When,
You were saying it was a
when
terrible
Ram
movie.
agrees with me, there's no argument. When this guy here looks me in the eye and says I agree with you, there's no doubt in my mind that
but no,
that's
like
right.
point is
Wait, so Gregory, are you
people-
saying that when I
people
don't
are
agree with
corrupted by what
you
the
do
government
doubt
does.
yourself?
Oh no, but when like it's like I know that I'm right when we argue, right? But when we agree on something, it's like a fucking solar eclipse pointing at me, shining the light on me. It's like there's no shitting way.
Okay, if you already know you're right, that's not the right way to approach a debate. Gotta have humility.
Oh,
Exactly.
I have a tons of
Gregory has
of
so
that,
much
okay?
humility. He has mountains
I have
upon
mountains
of
of
humility.
mountains. I have
Mountains upon mountains.
mountains
of
and
humility.
mountains of cash as well, which is exactly how much money. The other
I thought you
bankers
were. If you had mountains of cash, why don't you leave the country?
did. Because they're all pennies.
Uh huh.
Sure.
I got you there.
Yeah.
Chris,
Mhm.
my boy Chris, my young
Young? I'm older
second,
than you.
third, I don't care. Third cousin Chris. Chris, was Batman vs Superman a good movie?
I've never seen it
You never seen that movie?
because I didn't want to see it because I hate all Zack Snyder movies.
Oh, okay, that's fair.
The dude just writes edge for edge's sake.
Do you know about
Hmm.
the Martha scene?
Yeah, the why do you know that name?
Mm-hmm.
It's stupid.
Why is it stupid, Chris?
Because names are names. They're common. Martha
But they
is
have
a very
power.
common name.
Yes, but Batman's mother got killed by Batman's mother Martha was killed by a criminal in front of him.
Chris's face.
And what does that have to do with
Exactly what I'm
I'm
saying.
This
But, like,
scene is
you understand-
stupid.
But like, why would he kill someone named Martha if his Martha already died?
But because
By
he didn't
someone.
know that she would die. Batman didn't know that Martha would die.
But he feels guilty about it because he
Okay,
feels like he
people
could
are
have done
way too
something.
much into a Zack Snyder movie that does these kind of things to just be edgy.
Yes, and I like it.
Edgy is stupid.
Chris
I
just
love
skipped
edgy.
the
I mean,
argument
edgy.
and just said the movie sucks. Don't even waste your time talking about it.
None of the Zack Snyder movies are good. They're dark and drab.
I love it.
There's barely any color in Man of Steel, the
I
only Zack
hate
Snyder movie I
Avengers.
saw.
I hate Avengers.
Okay, what's your opinion on Thor
He's a total-
Ragnarok?
It's stupid.
See,
Predictable.
his opinion is bad.
Thor Ragnarok was over the top. I prefer the other Thor movies.
Thor Ragnarok was fucking amazing.
I hate all
Wait.
Avengers.
Do you prefer the second Thor rather than
You remember
Spider-Man-
Dark World? What is wrong with you?
Spider-Man is totally predictable, just like Endgame was.
So you know what? You know what else was predictable? Superman vs Batman.
I didn't know that. I didn't think about the fact that they both had Martha.
Do you know comics?
I don't read enough because, no offense, but I'm blind.
No, I understand that. But it's established pretty early on that Superman's adopted mother is Martha Kent.
But I didn't know Batman's mother's name.
This is Martha Wayne is introduced in the first Batman issue.
I didn't see that.
Okay, so Chris, now I can use the argument that most people, DC fans, that actually read comics, which I don't do.
The
by the
people
way.
who actually read the comics are the ones that watch the animated movies because they're actually good.
Yes, and that's why I think Avengers sucks because it's not following canon.
But so,
The cinematic universe doesn't have to follow canon.
to be good,
But I feel like it should. I like
No!
that way.
There's this thing called artistic
But
dissonance.
But like that's the reason why everyone hates DC movies because it's not canon.
No, they hate DC movies
because they're bad.
because it's telling the same exact story every fucking time.
And they're bad.
No, they're not. It's really good content.
Then again, isn't this the dude that thought Morbius was good?
I love Morbius.
Yeah, you know what, Chris? I should have
love
remembered
Morbius.
that and just ignored this whole thing. Fair point. Never mind. I didn't watch it, but I watched.
The
like,
point
some
is that people's opinions are fucked because of the government, just like America's fucked.
What?
Chris, you know what's so funny? How Trump
It
read
doesn't-
how Trump read the first DC comic, and then he thought, you know what the fuck I'm gonna do? Build a wall. Makes total sense, right? Dude, Batman's mother, his name's Martha, and then Superman's adopted mother's name Martha. So let's build a wall between America and Mexico. Politics, dude.
What
Yeah,
the
because
fuck?
these totally have something to do with each other.
Exactly.
No, what I'm saying
Also,
is that people.
On the Batman vs Superman movie, the biggest issue with all of Zack Snyder's movie is it's the same issue that M. Night Shyamalan has. There needs to be some big twist. You
There-
don't need a twist.
Martha's the big twist.
You don't need a twist in a superhero movie.
also-
You
It's not
do.
a
I
twist.
think it gives more character.
It's not a twist. It's a known fact for most people. That
But I like the twist. I like the connections.
The twist is just there to be a twist. There's no reason otherwise.
But it gives more reason as to
no,
what
it
happens.
doesn't. It has no reason to exist.
you know,
Yes.
Chris, but they were both guys, and there was plenty of connection. Superman should have
Okay.
just said, "I'm a guy," and the Batman's like, "Oh shit, me too. Let's stop fighting and save the world."
The thing we go
Yeah, Rem is
go
enjoying
to
this
watch
so much.
superhero movies to watch superheroes beat the shit out of each other.
And that doesn't happen in Avengers.
And then you want some comedy. You want
Thor fought Loki. Thor fought
like
Loki.
there needs
Thor
to be a
fought-
reason for the
Oh.
characters.
How
to beat the
many
shit out of
times
each
has he
other.
fought him?
How many times have Batman vs Superman fought?
A lot.
Yes, but how many times has Superman been under red kryptonite for that effect?
Like once, but that's what gives it more ideas. It's like, oh.
Oh,
this is
good.
a
He at least knows what red kryptonite does.
All right, so after we got done shitting on Ben for his taste in movies, for
Never.
a little bit.
We're never going to stop that.
For right now.
Goddamn.
It's like making fun of Yamcha in TFS DBZ Abridged.
It's like making fun of me for literally anything.
That's true. Or more specifically for putting, like, oh, and a prompt of this guy went to jail because he was doing blank outside and putting a fucking answer as ice cream on an Evil Apples game.
I mean, if you put doing ice cream, that means he was fucking the ice cream. Which would be very cold.
It would be cold. Would you like it hot or cold?
I'm not into temperature play, Ben.
I'm not either. I'm just asking. Because I have a friend of mine who was. So.
So they put like ice inside.
No, they were thinking
somehow.
of-
Temperature play.
No.
Temperature play is when you can use ice cubes to cool it down, and then you heat it up.
But no. So
Like you put it
a person
inside?
I knew
No,
was
on
wondering
the
what it
woman,
would feel like.
yes,
for
on the guy,
or
no, they just
lukewarm hot
rub it
pocket.
with ice cubes.
Someone was wondering what a lukewarm hot pocket would feel like.
A lukewarm hot pocket would still give your dick third-degree burns.
Exactly, but like she was very curious about it. She kept talking about it.
Literally,
You know,
a hot pocket in general will give you third-degree burns no matter
Yeah.
what you do.
This is really funny because every time Ben says a story like that, he always says, "Oh, I was
I
like,
had a
Ben,
friend.
did you go to Mardi Gras? Not me, but me and my mother and my brother did. Ben, did you watch this movie called Teeth? No, but I watched I caught my sister watching it, and I'm like, Ben, you're running out of people to
Right.
blame.
No, I mean I'm not blaming
He
him.
still
It's
has
just-
like 10
it's
more
facts.
siblings.
It's
Okay.
facts.
Ben,
Hmm?
let's put it this way. Those dark thoughts that the thoughts that are intrusive, they're not meant to see the light of day.
They're not my thoughts. They're someone else's thoughts.
And there we go. But yet, on the hot pocket, even a lukewarm hot pocket would give you dick third
Also,
degree burn.
the hot pocket is too damn small to put. I mean, unless you know.
You'd have to be pretty small for that, yeah.
Yeah.
Also, you have to get over the fact that you're sticking your dick in a fucking hot pocket.
Yes.
How desperate do you have to be to
Exactly.
stick your dick in a hot pocket?
Do you
Exactly.
think someone would eat it afterwards?
Probably.
If you do it in a hot
I
pocket,
mean,
and
they
finish inside
literally
it.
had some dude at Subway that was.
Oh, Jared.
No, not Jared. This is a different person. He was ejaculating into the mayonnaise.
And you actually you ate that shit?
Yes.
No!
Yes, Ben. You got caught. How does it feel? Predator hotline, motherfucker. What's
no,
up?
it's so gross. That's so
Do
gross.
you think I don't really like mayo on my sandwiches?
That is so
Unless I
gross.
make
Same.
mayo myself.
Ah, I
Mayo's
can't get that
disgusting.
picture out of my head.
Yeah, because you like it so much.
No, it's gross.
So I cannot wait.
What
to...
is it with Subway and these weird sex offenders?
I know, right?
Weird's not the right term.
Remy, you wanna like get?
Sit, or
Sit
you won't
in
get
the
picked
chair.
up by the mic.
Remy,
I can only get picked up by the mic because I know how to project my voice.
Remy's
If I
like,
project
I can
my
project
voice,
my
it'd be
voice.
too loud.
Not as well as I can.
That's true. Remy's like,
Hey, so, yeah, so I'm vegan and like,
so you know, isn't your voice quite?
No, if you want to really project your voice, do this. If you put your fingers up against your Adam's apple, your voice will start projecting.
Okay.
Ain't no sunshine.
That is not
when
projecting!
she's gone.
That is singing in baritone.
When are we doing karaoke, by the way?
I
I
don't
don't know.
know.
We still gotta.
So
Get
the
the club
problem
up and
is, this dude is supposed to be what? The president?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
And he's on academic probation.
hey, we already have 4 people to be e-board members. Besides for me.
Yes, and how many general members do we have?
I don't know, but that's what the interest meeting is for.
See, I can't even commit to being the vice president because I might have to work.
Hmm.
And vice president has to go to every meeting.
Yeah, well, we can plan the meetings around that.
Still, you can't even get the club up and going as long as you're on academic probation.
No, I can. I just need to hand the role of president to someone else.
But why are you in academic
He
probation?
jumped the mailroom.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what the mailroom is. You know that.
I think we talked about this in the
Yes.
previous episode.
He has to go through the entire fall semester without getting in trouble. He has to go through the entire fall semester without getting in trouble to get off academic probation. I'm wondering if he can do that.
Goddamn, Chris, have more faith in me.
You jumped the fucking mailroom for a piece of fucking mail, man. What do you mean? Have faith. It's like have faith in Ben that if we put him alone in the dark room with a fucking chicken, male or female, that's 1 year old.
I mean, it's a
he's not
fucking
gonna.
chicken.
What the hell?
Yeah, that is 1 year old, right, Chris?
No, what?
Because remember when we found out that they reach maturity at the.
Yeah, chickens reach maturity at
I didn't know that beforehand.
Yeah, keep
Okay?
eating them, Ben. Keep eating
Do you
them.
pay attention to the Discord? Because Rain went over this in the Discord.
She did.
Yes.
This is a great episode. We found out that Rem might actually want to date his dad, and
I don't want a fucking chicken.
You
This
just
is-
said it wouldn't be
joke.
socially acceptable. It didn't
I
say
literally said earlier on the podcast that I wouldn't want to date anyone because I think dating is silly.
but that
Artificial.
you putting that in general, like you're not saying your father that you wouldn't date your father specifically. That you're saying that you wouldn't date anyone in general. You're not.
Why are there birthday hats drawn into the table?
I don't know. Maybe someone's birthday, and they were here by themselves eating cake alone.
That's
In the
permanent
dark.
marker.
That's fine. Maybe they just felt lonely, like Ben does when he's alone in a room with a 1 year old chicken.
Oh no, I usually have the ice cream and watching the sad episode of.
Is he a
Rules.
woman?
What?
You're doing the stereotypical woman breakup thing.
I
Do you
am?
eat fucking Ben and Jerry's too?
I do.
I can't
It's
have Ben
Netflix and
Jerry's.
chilled. I
I
prefer
was
Netflix
joking.
and chilled.
You prefer Netflix and chilled?
Yeah, Ben and Jerry's ice cream, and I usually watch like a sad episode.
Do you do the ice cream?
No, I just microwave it and then eat it.
Microwave
ice
your
cream.
fucking ice cream?
Yeah, because I like soft served.
Oh, he likes it soft.
Likes it soft. Ladies and gentlemen, Ben likes it. How does he like it, Chris?
Soft.
Soft.
How do you like your eggs?
Don't
I
say
don't know,
hard.
I kind of like poached.
That's difficult to do.
I also like
What is
scrambled.
poached?
You boil it without the yolk, without the shell.
You boil it? Like, you mean like you put the egg in and then you remove the...
You remove the shell and then you put the It's difficult to do because you have to hard boil it in advance and then you cook the egg in the actual boiling water.
That sounds decently easy if you're good at peeling the
Yeah.
shell off.
Yeah.
Without breaking the egg.
Without breaking the egg. Are you good at peeling things off, Ben?
No,
Apparently not. Okay.
All right then.
I'm confused what peeling it off is.
Good.
Good.
Yeah, we like you better confused, Ben.
I'm very confused on this too.
No
We're
shit,
the
Ram.
only ones in on this one.
Hmm?
We're the only ones in on this one.
We are, because Ram is asexual and Ben is Ben.
You apparently is the only one with the oxygen journey.
What?
What? Who?
I don't understand what you said.
I don't know. It's just,
We literally had a plan going on while you were talking.
there's an airplane.
I heard what he said, but I'm not going to repeat it.
No, I never did it. Don't worry about it.
He's scared, Chris. He understands the situation that he's up against.
I do.
I guess not.
But
Then it
he
is.
wouldn't be up against anything. He's a bot.
What?
Everyone
He's a
will be
what?
up on him.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, I'm not a bottom. I'm a switch.
That does not disprove the statement.
You're still a
Yeah.
bottom, but you just do both.
Exactly.
So you're still kind of a bottom, though.
Yeah. Don't worry about it.
Wait, so what if you have like a threesome? Is there like
I don't do
bottom,
switches.
top, middle?
That depends.
Oh my god.
As I'm the only one in this room that has had a threesome,
Oh shit, really?
not fully going all the way, but I have had
You're
a
not the only
threesome.
one.
In real life?
Yeah.
Wait, in real life?
No, we did not know this.
Yeah. I am not a virgin.
Well, I am.
Same.
Same.
Virgin pop. Asexuals don't count because you're not planning on ever losing it.
Very true.
Yeah.
But I'm going to be a wizard this year.
And stick your wand somewhere.
I wish.
Get it? Because wizards have magic, so you wish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
30-year-old virgins become wizards.
Oh really?
Yes.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Too bad for you, Ben. That's that ship has
Too
long
bad you
sailed.
can't be a wizard anymore.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm pretty fine.
Your
with
wand
it.
is broken.
No, it's not.
Is your one broken, Ben?
No.
What? What color match? What? Fuck. What
Let's
color?
not go there.
All right.
No, let's not go there. It's not.
Have you ever waved your wand and you were like, Spectral Patrono?
I feel like if you're role-playing Harry Potter in the sack, you have problems.
You do. It's funny, but you would have problems.
I'm pretty sure the girl is going to look at you and like, what the fuck are you doing?
No, she wouldn't because she would be entranced by the magic spell they just put on her.
Expecto Patronum.
Expecto Patronum is supposed to push away Dementors and bad feelings. If you Expecto Patronum your girlfriend, you don't like your girlfriend.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I never watched Harry Potter.
There is
so-
actually a canon spell in the Harry Potter universe that works as Viagra.
Oh yeah.
What is it?
Engorgio.
Georgia.
Engorgio. It's the Viagra. There's also contraception charms.
Mm.
Basically, it just magics away the sperm.
I wish I had one of those instead of getting a fucking vasectomy, I'll tell you what. But, no regrets.
What are you doing, Ram?
He's measuring milk on a fucking chair.
Because there's no counter space.
I just use your hand.
Yes, put the white frothy stuff all over your hand.
Dude, that's the best part.
Ah!
I hear it's good for your skin. Don't get too excited now, Ben. That was a joke.
No!
Well, no, it's not nearly as excited as he was when he watched Millie murder all those dudes.
Oh yeah, that was so awesome.
Dude, you are like
I loved it.
I made a no shit. I made a joke that I came in and I was like, dude, did you even have your pants? Like it was like you didn't even have your pants on, and then you asked me if you had your pants on. Like, don't ask me if you have your pants on. Dude. You should know.
Why would we know if you didn't have your pants on? Why would we
And why wouldn't you know? But we know.
I know you're blind, but there's a difference between not knowing you're wearing your pants on
Fuck, Chris. Jesus, dude.
and having your pants on. I think you can feel the difference. There's a breeze. Did I forget to put on my pants again?
I do feel that sometimes.
That you forgot to put your pants on?
And I feel like there's a breeze. I'm like, do I have a hole in my pants?
Well, we all have holes in our pants. It's just blocked by a zipper.
No, I also have holes in my knees. I'm always afraid like there's
I
one
don't-
thing in my groin.
I'm pretty
What are
sure
you
you have
saying?
holes in your knees because of the amount of times that you scrape them on the fucking floor.
Yeah, you spend a lot of time on your knees.
Yeah, I cleaned the floor at Pubs.
Don't say yeah to being on your knees,
I'm
man.
always on my knees when I'm cleaning the floor at Pubs. Like after I drive off the floor, I go on my knees, get a dustpan, and
No,
Brush
can
the-
you say what you said before? You always on your knees when you're what?
I'm always on my knees when I'm cleaning the floor.
Excellent. Cleaning the floor, huh? What's
Yeah.
on the floor?
And
a lot of
Grease?
dust. A lot of dust.
and what's his name? Is his name Dust? Dustin? Is what you call Dustin? Dust?
No.
There's a lot of dust
No,
on the
angel
floor.
dust.
The gay spider.
Gay spider.
Gay spider.
Oh my fucking god.
He looks like a woman.
That's the point.
That's the point. That's all fluffed. That's not actually his chest.
I'm pretty sure that is still his chest band.
No, he pushed all his fluff from there up to here.
So that animal. So spiders don't have a chest.
No, he
Spiders
has a
have a
chest.
thorax.
Yeah, like he pushed all that fluff from up there.
Yeah, the thorax is like.
I feel like a spider can't move. You're questioning a show from the same makers as the scene he jizzed himself over.
That's true. He has to go and change his pants on the bathroom after.
God damn.
Ben, what the fuck happened to you in that scene? It was,
I really enjoy epic fight battles.
That
apparently
wasn't an epic fight. That was a slaughter.
that was a
I mean,
really
like,
bloody
slaughter, epic fight, it was
slaughter.
cool. I enjoyed that.
Like, do you watch like World War II documentaries with like a tissue and
What?
Mm.
No, get your mind out of the gutter, sir. And just
Well,
enjoying a
Do you
good
need a
meal.
tissue when you watch Deadpool?
Oh, I love Deadpool.
The answer is yes.
the answer is yes. Ryan Reynolds, right?
Yeah.
Ryan Reynolds is an attractive man.
I've seen more attractive. I'm not a big
Just because someone's more attractive than someone else, Ben, it doesn't mean that they're not attractive.
I mean, Hugh Jackman in his prime was very attractive.
Oh yeah.
Like when he did that movie where he fought the White Samurai or whatever.
Silver Samurai.
Yeah.
Silver Samurai. Dude, Deadpool versus Wolverine. Shit's gonna be cool. You know what's gonna be better than Chris? Batman vs Superman.
That's not a high bar. The bar is literally on the floor for that one.
I didn't hear that last part.
I said that the movie's gonna be better than Batman vs
It's
Superman.
Deadpool.
Oh,
It's still
you're right.
kept its R rating.
Thank God. Thankfully, Tom Hardy is not freaking directing that movie.
Oh god, isn't Tom Hardy the one who did Morbius?
No, that is Jared Leto.
Jared Leto directed Morbius?
No. Wait, no, because
No,
Jared Leto
don't
was
Google on your
Morbius.
thing. That's what causes it to crash.
Maybe,
Who is the director of Morbius?
maybe Ben.
Nah.
I love how Chris just yells at everyone equally.
Yeah, because he's an equal opportunist.
It has a 16% on Rotten Tomatoes. And that's the audience score.
16% is probably the amount of brain cells that people had when they were watching it. Right, Ben?
No, I loved it. It was a good movie. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, that's
The director was Daniel Espinosa.
Is he Italian or is he Spanish, Ben?
Why? Okay. That is a terrible movie for you to be in, Matt Smith.
The Smither.
Matt Smith, 11.
Yeah, what movie is he in?
Morbius.
Oh.
He's the main bad guy.
No.
Who's Matt Smith?
He
11.
does play. He does play a good villain though.
Remember when he played the toy maker?
I was
Oh,
thinking.
from Spy Kids? I love that.
No!
I love Spy Kids 3D.
Why would there be a toy maker in a movie with kids, Ben?
Oh no,
Did
no.
you turn off the burner?
Spy Kids, no, pretty much toy maker traps Judy and Peter, and not Judy and Peter, Carmen and Judy in
Where
video
did
game.
Peter come from?
Judy and Peter,
Who the fuck are Judy and Peter?
Jumanji.
Why are we talking about Jumanji?
How the fuck did you mix up Spy Kids?
I thought we were talking
With-
about Spy Kids.
How did you mess up
Because
a
they both
good
have-
movie with a shitty movie?
Okay, what's
Because
Jumanji?
Judy's,
I like
there's
Jumanji.
two Judy's in both of
The
them.
one with Kevin Hart and
No,
Dwayne Johnson?
the original one with Robin Williams.
No, there's
I
two
did not like
Judys
that
in both
movie.
of them. That's why.
We can agree to disagree on that one. I like that.
I also like,
Mostly because I was a big fan of Robin Williams.
but honestly, my
Okay, that's
favorite
fair.
Spy Kids movie is the Island one.
Okay, that one's a good one.
that one was the best one.
That was
I
Spy
saw.
Kids 2.
Is that the one that there's like dinosaurs and shit? On
There's
the
a
island?
lizard. There's a spider monkey. Yep.
Yeah, it's the one with the mutant animals.
Oh yeah, shit, that's right.
That one was good.
You know what would be really fucked up if it had a deleted scene where it had a chicken with the head of Ben?
Why do you do this?
Because it's funny.
It is really
No.
funny, and also you brought it up on the beginning of this
Because I don't
podcast.
hear-
No, I brought it up because there's a Matrix reference.
How the fuck is a chicken a Matrix reference?
Because Ben sees it
Because
everywhere he
every-
goes, Chris.
No. Because in one scene they mentioned how everything tastes like chicken. And it was like a theory about like
And
from
that's
one of the guys.
and that's a reference. You use that a normal
Because
Because
dialogue.
you
you
mentioned
mentioned
the-
an animal reference from
because-
The Matrix. Use the fucking glitching cat.
No. It's because you mentioned the Matrix, so I was like, oh yeah, everything tastes like chicken.
I didn't mention.
You didn't mention Matrix first.
in
day.
this episode. Yeah,
No,
I'm
the
talking about
episode.
today, Ben.
No,
Where the fuck?
the whole chicken bit started because I made a Matrix reference.
And then you just got really into it.
Really? Because you always seem to choose the chicken options.
No, I don't. I do spider options and my Angie.
Well, you can eat spiders.
No, I'm not gonna eat Angie.
Oh, he would definitely eat
Why?
Angie. He would definitely eat Angie. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, I have a really controversial topic that Rem can finally talk after the hour of him.
The hour of us having technical difficulties, you mean?
Yes, we lost like probably an hour of recording, but we don't talk about that. Except for right now. I think, going back to that topic, I think it's not like, okay, you know how they're trying to ban like teaching people about like the LGBT,
LGBTQ.
thank you,
IA
Chris.
plus
IA plus, dude, it's so many
What the
letters.
fuck is the I?
intersex.
Intersex.
That isn't.
I know it's not the same
No.
thing, but
That's a
nonetheless.
genetic disorder, not a sexuality.
Yes. I mean,
No.
transgender isn't a sexuality either.
Yeah, it is actually. It's a sexual identity.
Okay, so I think transgender is like something that's fine. I don't think it should be banned or anything. But considering
I
its
would hope
sexuality, I don't think it is because like heterosexual, gay, lesbian is like you're oriented to liking a certain gender or not liking a certain gender or whatever. But saying that you're transgender doesn't say what you're into.
Yeah, a lot of people who are gay find out they're transgender later, and that's why. Because they were attracted to the opposite gender the whole time, but they had the wrong sexual identity between their brain and their body.
But would you consider transgender a sexual
Okay.
identity?
As far as controversial, I think there is a large social aspect there.
Dude, speak up.
Please.
My apologies. As far as being controversial, I do believe there's a large social aspect there.
Oh, yeah.
In terms of gender identity and even sexuality too. In fact, studies show that part of it is definitely genetic, about 25%, I think, but part of it is social and part of it has to do with other biological factors too.
I mean, aren't also some animals gay too?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. Not just gay. Did you know that the, what was it? The female hyena, their clit can become erect and they fuck the males with it.
Okay, you had me on the first half there. You lost me on the last part.
Yep.
They have sex with the males with their own.
With their clit, yes.
Wow, that is wild.
The animal kingdom is wild.
Indeed.
Indeed, it is. So going back to transgender, and not talking about a 6-inch clitoris, but should what is the LGBT thing like about? Like, is it just about
How do you mean, Gregory?
Like,
You got a death glare.
is it just about like sexual
No,
orientations, or is it just
it's about being accepted.
Oh, okay, maybe. Okay,
You
maybe
don't
I
have
had
to
the
be
wrong-
gay
the
to
wrong-
join, to be an LGBT.
Oh, not
ally,
gay, but
so-
just like have a specific sexual orientation. Like if you're like this, you
I don't know.
care.
It's more about being a misfit in greater society
All right.
and
Well,
rejecting social norms.
then we're
No, that
then-
is not what it's about.
Can be.
that went from really confident to can be. Jesus. Okay.
We probably got over the 20 minutes at this point.
So I think we are good with enough technical fucking difficulties for one day. We talked about a lot of very fascinating things. I think we helped maybe one person talk to their crush, and I don't know what Ben and Rem were saying. Chris, would you like to just give a quick recommendation to, like, if someone came to you, or if you're just to help someone with some advice to approach someone that they have a crush on? What would you say?
Be yourself, because if they don't like you for you, they're not worth your
That's
time. to
exactly
begin
what
with.
I said, and that's Gregory.
You
told
said
me it's
just do
stupid.
it.
You said just fucking do it.
You did say be yourself, but you said it blandly.
Like-
you just said just be yourself. Chris said just be yourself because if they don't like you for that, he explored his answer.
There's no point in wasting your time for someone who won't like you for who you really are.
Exactly.
Exactly, right, Ram? Right, Ben? Just get on your knees, right? All right, so
Get on your knees and worship that person.
and worship that person
Let's not.
while licking grease from the floor. Chicken grease. We should give Ben for his birthday a bottle of chicken grease and some.
That's just a bottle of
Tissues.
chicken stock.
That's fine.
That's not hard to do. I can literally walk down a big line right now.
what?
Dude, just
Just
give him a
that
bottle
whisper,
of
like,
chicken
it's fine.
stock, and then give him like a box of tissues with it, so he can watch. Did you know that? What's that
Okay,
movie?
we're gonna stop you right there.
What's that chicken movie called?
Chicken Little.
No, the other one where they're trying to
Because
escape
he
a
brought up
farm.
with Chicken Little. Remember he brought up the kids movie?
We're not going to with.
No, it was
pedophilia here.
the chicken one where like they're scooping underneath the fence and it's like
And-
it's like claymation.
and they're trying to escape.
I don't remember this movie. I must have blocked it.
Fuck. So there's a sequel coming out.
There's a dog involved.
That doesn't,
Okay.
Okay, that doesn't
But
help.
yeah, no,
anything.
I'm going to give my honest advice here before you go and do anything with that. Don't use chicken stock as lube.
No.
Unless you really like chicken.
No, you're going to kill yourself.
Yeah.
That gets in your urethra, you're going to get an infection.
But at least you die by chickens.
No.
What killed? What? Fuck. What killed you? Oh, chicken juice.
I'm going to hell.
Yeah, with your little gay spider.
Yay!
Nah, there's heaven and there's hell. I think this group is going somewhere else entirely.
No, we're going to hell.
Hey, speak for yourself.
You plan on going to heaven, Ruby?
No, I'm planning on going to somewhere else entirely.
You realize the only other place is purgatory, right?
I'll just stay there.
Anyway, how long is this clip supposed to be?
About 6 inches.
That is tiny.
Damn, Chris. Okay, what you packing then?
10.
Seriously?
Mm-hmm.
Nice, good shit, dude. Congratulations. Congratulations, you got a whole water bottle over there. Fucking 16-ounce water. Ben.
What?
Choose a number between 0 to 10 that feels really close to you.
10.
Ram?
I don't think he's going to answer this question.
I'm literally just pulling a number out of thin air.
He's pulling the number out of his ass.
As many do. And with that being said, for some reason, we just talked about this for some reason on the podcast. So
I
everyone
don't know
knows.
why.
So
Gregory.
because me, yes, of course. Many things happen to me. Some would say I'm some kind of a god myself.
No, one would say that. The
One
one with
would
the
say that.
ego, with the god complex.
Well, given how you reacted when I said 6 was tiny, I assume that's it.
Yeah, I guess. But I mean, hey, I can make it work. Pretty damn well.
Bigger is not better.
I mean,
No, it's
in
not.
some cases, it depends because
No.
like bigger, like it doesn't necessarily mean that it's better, but it can be like if both people don't know how to use it, I think the bigger one wins.
No.
Unless it's like 13 or 15 inches, then it's like having a limousine. It's like owning a limousine. Like, why have it when you cannot park anywhere?
Ben, I'm
Yeah,
with
that
you.
sounds about right.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, let's end it there.
All right, let's end
Let's
on
end it
let's
5
end
minutes ago.
on our own size. So thank you for listening to this fucking podcast. Why didn't we just give the audience our fucking numbers, dude?
Yeah, they don't know what we're talking about.
Oh, they fucking do. They fucking do.
They don't know we're not telling the truth.
As soon as you said the text was too tiny, every single man on this listening on this fucking podcast, or most of them, understood the assignment. So yeah, don't worry, guys. Size only matters if you don't know how to use it. Just learn from socially acceptable videos like.
Let's not go there. Wherever you're gonna go, let's not go there. Let's end it now.
All right.
now.
End it.
Thank you for listening to the After Roast podcast episode. I believe this is number 22. This has been your host Gregory with special guest Chris,
Yo.
co-host Ben,
Yeah.
just waking up from his morning nap, and Ram, the vegan nuclear powerist.
Nuclear right.
Thank you for listening, everyone, and I hope you enjoy this episode, and I hope you tune in for next week when we probably talk about our taste in movies, why Batman and Superman is a disgrace to movie history, and why Ben likes chicken so much. Will we get down to the bottom of it?
No,
Whoa.
I don't like chicken that much.
Will Ben wear a chicken suit for Halloween, and then Rem is going to be the egg?
I'm not going to dress up for Halloween.
You don't need to because you're already the chicken. Thank you for listening, everyone, and have a great.